Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants. Well, Singy, we get to see the most powerful hitter in the league in this one. He's got home run power, baby.
Who doesn't like bombs, Boog? This guy has wowed the crowds all season. Yeah, get your popcorn ready.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill today, Logan Webb having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 5 o'clock.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Lindor went deep in his most recent game. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Jesse Winker looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. And there's a foul ball. And that is out of play. Nobody out, runner at first. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. And there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
0-1.
Pulls that one foul. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lindor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low, 2-2.
2-2.
On the ground, right side, over to Adames, and that is that. Mets strand 1. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in San Francisco, today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. That one missed.
1-1.
In the air to left center. Series sizing it up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit, takes ball 1. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So here's Wade now. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Wade walloped 3 extra base hits in his last game. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. We head to the second from San Francisco. No score. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Webb back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. Fitzgerald in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. On a bounce right side, Wade. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Makes the sliding stop. The throw. And that's a great play for the out. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied. Nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. And digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames. Fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Matt Chapman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Chapman with a couple of homers at his last game. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, you don't see this happen very often. 0-2 count, runner goes, strike him out, throw him out. Talk about a big swing of momentum in this inning. You were looking at hopefully having 2 base runners on. Now you got nobody. They need one more out to get back in the dugout.
Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Outside low. And a count 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Siri really on his horse for it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Elliot Ramos stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. No score here in the second. Ramos matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one gets past the catcher. Out at the plate. They don't come much closer than that. Bang. On to the third inning. Here's Nolan Gorman. Fought off foul. Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's Jose Siri.
No.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. And that one is inside. Top of the third, no score. That one catches the corner. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The pitch.
Ball. Full count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That misses. 1-1. Ramos launched a homer in his most recent game. That's hard hit on the line. Siri brings it in with a nice running grab. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
1 out, base is empty. Eldridge with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Patrick Bailey, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto gets under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Let's check far this year. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. On the ground, Adames tosses to first. Out. And a quick out, number 1.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Juan Soto now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch. The 0-2.
Just
Ball one.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 4th inning underway. No score. Next
Ball two,
offering
down.
is down low. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Hard hit to third. Chapman over to first in time. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. That's in there. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Just
no, that's
missed.
a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first.
Out.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the center fielder, runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Hit on the ground to the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And Adames swings through that one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
This to center field. And a superb diving catch. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
just off the inside edge. Ground ball to the right side. Wade steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. In the first pitch, misses for ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the fifth. Now he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth. So up next, Brandon Nimmo. Chop to the left side. And a foul ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
And there's a ball. He swings and fouls one off.
Look at Sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Senga back to work. And that one hammered. And that's a foul ball. Chapman, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one outside. Ball 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri in position. Corrals it. And that is that. Offense held in check. Back here at Oracle Park, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Nolan Gorman. And a strike on the outside edge. And fouled off. Sia strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base knock right field. And that turns the lineup over. So the batting order turns over. And now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch just misses.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check on the runner. Siri back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's downstairs and
2
outside.
balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat.
Swing and a ground ball. Fitzgerald. Off balance feet. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Juan Soto. Both 2 in this one. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
This to third. And it gets by him. So digging in, Pete Alonso. And that's in there at the knees. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And the 0-2. Rips 1 to right. Fires to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-1. And now it's Mark Vientos. And that misses. 1-0.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 8-9. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And that's outside.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
This one high in the air to left center. And there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Patrick Bailey. Flied to right his first time. Swings over the top of that one.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
0-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Tyler Fitzgerald will hit next. And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 2. He had an RBI. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner goes again. Late swing, foul to the left. with the tying run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Runner goes again. Ball outside. Throw to third. Save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Hit in the air left field. Nimmo ranging after it. Drops into the glove. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Brandon Nimmo digs in now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips to second. That's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tristan Beck taking over on the mound.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Swung on, popped up on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That's to third. And it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Line drive. They take the force out. That ends the inning. And we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dedniel Nunez.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Nimmo on his way over. Makes the grab, 1 away. Willy Adames stands in.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Sean Reed-Foley getting ready to go. Young also throwing.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Matt Chapman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one above the zone.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next one in the dirt. That's a strikeout for Chappie. We're at the top of the 8th, and here is Juan Soto. Back to work. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
And that's in the dirt. Center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Lee pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Ball. 1 strike.
And a strike in there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Mets as the lead remains 3-1. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
That's to third, Vientos. Zips it across. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Towards first, but it kicks foul. Tap foul at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Way high with that one. And that's ball 1.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. On to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Butler. And there's one away. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. There's a strike.
0-1.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across the first. And there are 2 outs. Nolan Gorman now at the plate. And there's the strike. And it's strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work. A.J. Minter on to try and close it out.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, David Fry.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That misses. Ball 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. This one chopped up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Out. It's there, and that's a great play. So 2 down now, and here is Jung-Hoo Lee. And it's fouled away. And the lefty with the 0-1. They're down to their final strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him! And that's the ball game. And your final.